Alright, welcome to the den. I'm Deszi the Coyote. So, our reading today is going to be, get stuff cleared out. It's going to be on what needs more of your attention at this time. So, let's look into it and see what messages the universe, your spirit guide team, angels, whatever you believe in, for the highest good of all. Let's look into that and see what messages we get. So we got 4 piles. Go ahead, choose whatever pile you feel drawn to, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Alright, group 2, welcome to the den. I'm Deszi the Coyote. So today's message is what needs more of your attention at this time. Okay, so I already have some oracles drawn for you. I'm just getting a good shuffle on that tarot. So we're going to see what oracles came out for you. Okay, you have healing, true healing of the mind, body, and soul. True healing of the mind, body, and soul. Okay. You have the Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. I'm not sure that's gonna. There we go. Life is a mystery, number 8. And then we have Journey Within. Okay. Life is a mystery, Bobcat Spirit, Journey Within, and healing of the mind, body, and soul. Intuitively, what I'm getting for this group, what needs more of your attention right now, is very clearly some healing. Some healing of the mind, the body, and the soul. Some release. I just heard this noise. It was a bus going by, and it sounded like release, air like release. So I feel like there is some releasing that needs to happen at this time for some healing to come through. There's a lot of things that you guys don't have the answers for. Some maybe things that you're trying to figure the answers out. And I think this Bobcat Spirit here with Life is a Mystery, they're saying that you'll find some answers, but you have to journey within. You have to journey within and get some, so that you can get some true healing. Okay? Let's go in with some tarot. We'll roll some dice for a yes or no answer. So if you want to hold on to asking a question at the end, we'll do a yes or no. Okay? So try to call in the white light, divine energy, spirit, white light, the great spirit, or whatever higher energy that you believe in. Call that in right in this moment as you receive this, because I feel like it's going to help transcend some information that needs to come through. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Ace of Staff and the Page of Swords in reverse. The Star in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. Oop, that one wants to come out. And the 7 of Cups upright. Alright. There's an opportunity that's being presented to you guys to kind of take a moment to learn, but you guys kind of don't really have hope in it. And you may, when I say you don't really have hope, I'm almost getting this what I really want to say is I don't have time for this, right? That's what I'm hearing, and that's what is getting put inside of me. I don't have time for this. I don't have the space, the bandwidth to really take this in. But this King of Swords also in reverse, there could very much so, you may feel like you have a lot mentally on your plate because maybe you're shuffling a lot of things and in a real world way, right? But especially with this Seven of Cups, right, you could be juggling an awful lot. You could have a lot of options, a lot of things. Again, I feel like a full plate, a full calendar, a full schedule. But the opportunity, there is an opportunity that is available to you at this time. And I think that's why you know, your spirit team, the universe, whatever your belief system is, I think that's why they're asking you to tune in at this time, okay? To journey within, because they need you to get some healing taking place so that you can take better, They're saying, you know, this opportunity with that Knight of Wands and the Chariot in reverse and the Two of Swords in reverse, the message that I'm getting from this is that this is an opportunity to actually course correct and move even quicker. Like, I'm getting this energy of just like, not only if you take this moment to like rid yourself of some energy, and do the healing again of the mind, body, and soul, there is something that you're not realizing that is literally having an effect literally on the mind, body, and soul. And if you can take a moment to address that, give yourself the time to address that, then you actually will be able to kind of like get put onto a like quicker fast track, right? It'll be still in your time, you know, in your realm of what your journey is supposed to be, but you'll get fast tracked. But you keep stopping this because you don't really want to make that decision. You don't really want to make that choice because you're just like, it'll take too much time. I don't get that it will. So they're wanting you to pay more attention to journeying in and doing some healing so that you can actually get moving. Because yeah, you may have a lot on your plate. You may have this idea of like, I have to get this done. I don't have time for that. This would be the more efficient way. Okay, taking the time would be the more efficient way. I think with this Ace of Cups in reverse and this Three of Coins in reverse, I feel like with that Page of Swords, I feel like this energy is just like, I don't have the time to stop and learn because I don't have the people around me that I can really work together with and give this, like, I can't give this project off to anyone else because they can't handle it. You know, and you kind of do this because you're just like, this is what kind of keeps me feeling emotionally sound. But they're saying this is not best for you. That is actually not hopeful. You know, not having that hope and that faith and that belief that there is something bigger, something higher, something more expansive that's willing to step in and help you, even if you don't see it. You know, it's there willing. Yeah. You don't really have, that's why they're wanting you to do the healing of the mind, body, and soul, because there may be some emotional healing, some things that you need to bring up in the depths of your soul that need to come to the surface so that you can actually release it. Yeah, it's very much so about the past. But that Six of Cups, it's about the past. I'm getting childhood, and I'm also getting relationships. Yep. It's definitely relationships with that Nine of Coins in reverse. You could be some people who just like, you are like habitually single people, or you either habitually never want to be alone. It's one or the other, right? You either don't want to be alone or you're always in a relationship. Or you're always alone, sorry. You're always alone, like you don't want to be in a relationship, or you're always with someone. And they're like, it's time for a new cycle. It's time for a new decision. It's time for a new choice. Okay? Yeah. Because you're wanting to manifest something different. You're wanting to go at something different. But you can't. They're like, you don't really have the tools you need to take this journey. We need you to kind of like let other things die, transform, so that you can wander off into this new endeavors. Okay? So this one's pretty clear. Overall, you guys may not understand that there's so many things within you that need some deep healing right now, and that you may not want to do it because you feel like you're juggling a lot, but you have to make the judgment call, okay? Or the judgment call will be made for you, that you need to take time to release and journey within and do some healing. And that once you do that, the things that you're just like, I can't hand these things off, you may find that there's a better way to handle them, or you may find that you no longer need to handle them at all. Okay? Yeah. You're going to be making peace with something. Peace with things, with this devil on the bottom of the deck. Peace with things that really, see, hold you back. They really hold you back in your mind. And this is going to bring more clarity to that King of Swords in reverse, right? The Queen of Swords is right here. This is going to bring more clarity to you, more healing. Okay? So go ahead, ask your yes or no question. We're going to do odds, yes, evens, no. Okay? Alright, we got 9. 9. So your answer is yes, group 2. Alright, group 2, I hope this message serves you well, and I hope to see you again in the den. Alright, group 4, welcome to the den. I'm Deszi the Coyote. So let's get to your reading. I've already got some oracles shuffled out, just off camera, but right here. Nothing too far off, just from one to the next, just trying to save some time on the memory card. So what needs more of your attention at this time, group 4? Okay, so you have spirit, heavenly assistance from your angels and guides. That's awesome. Parrot spirit, watch your words. Number 45, maybe that has some significance to you. And kindness counts. Well, that's very interesting. To have your watch your words with kindness counts. Maybe being mindful of how we speak to others and ourselves. I'm getting like, you know, your mouth may be getting you in trouble. Or it may lead to you having some troubles, okay? Even if it's the way you speak to yourself, your words. Remember, kindness counts. What message do we have for those who chose group 4? What needs more of their attention at this time, okay? Yeah. Queen of Cups in reverse. The Queen of... Okay, wait a minute. The Queen of Cups is very, very, very much so. She's very kind-hearted, for sure. Okay? You have the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Three of Swords, the Knight of Staff, the Moon, and the Queen of Staff. So just off of bat, you have 2 Queens in reverse, water and fire. I definitely think you guys may be making some emotional, passionate decisions. And I think Spirit was warning you. I think this is a warning. This is what you're needing to pay attention to. It could lead to some heartbreak. It could really lead to some heartbreak because there may be some reckless, quick-moving energy that's happening that's actually not being tempered to the best. And I think Spirit is saying with this moon in reverse, I think you know that. So they're wanting you to pay close attention to it. And if you need to, they want you to call on them for help. You know, they want you to call on help and guidance if you need it. Yeah. Because I think you guys, with this Queen of Cups, maybe you've gone through something recently, or maybe you have some energies and feelings bubbling up, and you're just like, the hell with it. Like, I'm over it with this 10 of Wands in reverse, the 10 of Staff in reverse, and you're just like, I gotta be strong. So really, I don't really give a damn, you know. But I get that, right? Sometimes we have to push through, but we should always remember that kindness counts. Okay? Everyone doesn't deserve our wrath, even if we're in that space. Right? We have to balance out, temper things out. We have to manage better. Yeah. You're not going to be, with this Three of Swords in reverse, it's going to lead to heartbreaks. And I hate to say it like this, but you're not going to be able to just apologize out of this, because everyone is going to see that it came from such a harsh space. So you need to pay more attention to the way that you're speaking and the way that you're treating others. That's what needs your attention at this time. And Spirit is saying, you know how it goes. Like, you know that you have to be kind. Like, you know that that matters. With this King of Staffs in reverse, they're just like, with this Emperor, it's like, you know how to hold that power. You know how to make sure that you are being heard, that you are listening to others, that you are expressing yourself, and that you are allowing others to express. You know how to handle this, very much so. But you're moving recklessly. Okay, that's why they're like, ask us for help. Come to us. With this Four of Swords, they're like, come to us. You know, come meditate. Come to a quiet space. You know, contemplate, pray. Whatever that is for you, come to Spirit on it and release it. Talk about it. Work through it. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So that you can balance these things out. You know, that's the energy I'm getting. You need to balance it out. With that Seven of Cups right there, because they're like, you are going to cause a lot of, it's like you got a lot of opportunities here, or that are going to be coming up, or that are available to you. And if you're not, with this Two of Swords, if you're not going to make sound decisions, then that's going to lead to some heartbreaks that you actually, like, yes, we get opportunities come again in different ways, but these opportunities, you're not going to be able to sort of get it back. Doesn't mean that it won't come around again, but you won't be able to get this one back, you know? Yeah. The Queen of Staff is, with this Queen of Staffs in reverse and this Three of Cups, and then the Knight of Swords in reverse, it's like maybe you have been like socializing with people and things have been coming out with this Knight of Swords in reverse as well. I feel like, you know, things have been coming out maybe from these people. Like maybe, you know, you were having a good time with these people. Maybe there was some drinking involved, and then, you know, some things slip out, information is revealed, and you're just like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm really getting that energy. And it's just like, it still doesn't give us the right to respond or behave in a way where we're not being mindful of how our words will affect others, and then the consequences of the things that we're saying, okay? Because it always matters to be kind. And Spirit is just like, just ask us for help. Just ask us for help on this. They're not saying you're wrong. They're not saying you're right. They're saying, yes, things happen in life. Ask us for help. Yeah, don't try to go with this Seven of Swords in reverse. Do not try to go back to ways that are not the healthiest, that are not the best, okay? Yeah. Push forward when it comes to releasing really, really heavy energy, really sorrows and despairs and sadness and injustices. Like, really keep pushing through that. That is going to be a better avenue for you. Spirit can help you with that. That is going to help them be able to make, you know, help you with this Emperor's energy. But if you don't recognize that and push through, then it's just like you won't be able to cultivate things the way you want to with that Empress in reverse. Yeah, and you'll just have to accept that until you come to the space of recognizing, you know, you have to come together with better energies, with better choices. You cannot speak foul or evil or injustices and then hope that injustices still come back to you, you know? Yes, it does, because things happen like that, but that's just what they're wanting you to be mindful of, okay, Group 4? All right, Group 4. Your yes or no question, go ahead and ask your question, and we're going to do yeses are even numbers and no's are odd numbers, okay? Yes, even, no, odd. You got 5, so that's an odd number, so the answer is no, Group 4. So your answer is no. All right, Group 4, thank you for joining me in the den. I hope this message serves you well, and make sure you're paying attention to that, okay? All right, bye-bye. All right, Group 1, welcome to the den. I'm Deszi the Coyote. So your reading, your message on what do you need to pay more attention to at this time. All right, let's get that cleared out and call in some wonderful energy, some protection, all the good stuff. Okay, group one. Let's get to it. These are your oracles. I just shuffled them. You guys have insight. Open the third eye to strengthen intuition. You have the Rhino Spirit. Overcome any obstacle. So as I was shuffling out your cards, I got real like motivational energy coming through, and I just got this energy of just like you guys push through, like keep pushing through, like you're gonna push through, make each day count. So keep pushing through. Okay, overcome the obstacles. Let's get some tarot out. Alright. Get some stuff already. You need to pay more attention to it this time. What do they need to pay attention to at this time? Needs more of your attention. Yeah, you guys need some motivation. You need some motivation with this sun in reverse, because you guys are just like, I don't know, is it going to shift? Is it going to change? You're like, tune into that third eye. You already know you already know this is already changed. It's like I'm getting like blowing, blowing your breath on your glasses and rubbing them on your shirt. I feel like that's what you need to do for your third eye, because what you're not seeing, you can overcome this. Like, you're gonna overcome this. Make each day count. If yesterday it was hard just to get up and get in the shower, then today, and you're just like, man, but then it's just like every little step matters. Everything matters. Like, every single step is an accomplishment. Do not play yourself. Do not fool yourself. Do not take that for granted. Make each day count. You guys could really be like, I don't know, like, I'm not seeing it. I'm not figuring out, like, I don't know, because it's like the same stuff over and over and over and over. And Spirit is just like, listen, I get it. I get it right now with this sun in reverse. And then the star, right? That's two stars, right? The sun is a star. So they're just like, we get it. But we're telling you to hold on to hope. We're telling you to overcome any obstacle, because you're built to. Okay? And I don't mean just pushing and putting up with shit just for the sake of putting up with it. I mean, if you see it's something that you need to overcome, and you know it's something you need to release it. If you know it's something you need to keep going with, keep going. You're going to come up out of this heavy energy with this Five of Cups in reverse. You're going to come out of all this, like, I just feel like you guys feel weighed down. Like, I just feel like stretching my back. Like, you feel weighed down. You feel heavy. You feel like, where is my opportunity with this Ace of Coins in reverse? When like, you could be having some financial struggles or some job situations, or, just not getting, maybe the jobs that you want, or the opportunities that you want, or the hours or something like that. Or this Eight of Coins, they're like, but keep working at it. Like, Spirit is going to make a way for you. And you are going to be seen, you're going to be given the way as long as you strengthen your intuition through your third eye. Okay? So you need to pay more attention to your third eye at this time, because it's going to bring in more insight. So make sure you're tuning in, giving yourself that time and that space. Yeah, you're just like, all I see is a whole bunch of what I don't want. And I'm just trying to figure out how to move to something else. Something more calmer, more peaceful. Something that I can do something with. And they're saying have hope with this Queen of Cups. They're like, we know you're just not feeling the best. You're just like, I don't want to give it anymore. I don't have anything else to give it. They're like, push through. You're like, I don't have anything else left to give, and I don't want to stand my ground. But you got to stand for you. You have to push through for you, for what you believe in, for your dreams, for the visions that you were shown, for the things that you believe in. You have to stand for that. No one can stand for that for you. And I know it's hard, because you're just like, I can't work together with anybody, but Spirit is balancing this out for you. And they're like, listen, make each day count. If today you figure out how to balance it this way and it changes tomorrow, and you're just like, every time I figure out a fucking way, it changes, just realize that you're finding ways every single time to overcome that obstacle, even if it changes 37 times back to back. Look at that. Like that's awesome. Like clap that up. Like to be able to transition and be able to change over and over after someone keeps trying to switch the game up. Like that's awesome. I feel like you guys need motivation right now. Like that's awesome. We're going to do a yes or no question at the end for the dice. So get your question ready. I feel like the answer is yes, you can do it. Yes, keep going. Yes, change is going to happen. Yes, what you want is going to happen for the highest good of all. You feel like you don't get the opportunities and you just have to keep fighting battles. And they're just like, but you've learned otherwise with this Page of Swords in reverse. You know that's not the game. You know pretty soon and soon enough you'll have so much to celebrate, and you already are celebrated. With this Eight of Coins, you have the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Staff, the Two of Swords, and the Four of Cups. Just off of that energy, they're like, keep working and make sure that you're coming from a space of clarity of mind, using wisdom, all the information, putting the knowledge and information together in the best of way, and then definitely standing on that. Standing on that, that's going to be what you need to overcome. That's what's going to get you through these obstacles. That and faith and making decisions that say, you know what, I'm not just going to sit by and let someone else make the decision. I'm not going to wait for the opportunity. When I see the opportunity, I'm going to overcome the obstacle. That's about to be the new thing. I'm going to make a road. I'm going to make a door. I'm going to make a window. I got to get through. You know? Again, all for the highest good of all. You know, we're not saying bulldoze, run over people, right? Alright, so what you need to focus on is motivation. Overcoming your obstacles. Making each day count and clearing out that third eye so that you guys can really tune into your intuition, because you can get towards your dreams, okay? All those things for the highest good of all. So we're going to do odds, no, evens, yes. That rolled all the way off. So it's a 1 on the ground and a 5, so 6. So your answer is yes, group 1. Yes is your answer. Alright, group 1, thank you for joining me in the den, and I hope this message reaches you when it needs to. Keep going, you got this, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. Alright, group 3. So your message, what needs more of your attention at this time? So I got your, just clearing some energy out. We got your oracle cards shuffled out, ready to go. Alright, let's see what we got. So we got fire. I was lighting the incense before this, and I actually was, I had to double light it with the lighter. The element of fire heralds new life, renewed passion, and positive transformation. Animal spirit, the koi fish, there is always enough. Number 36. Okay. And then we have thoughts create your reality. So the energy I'm getting off of this right now is that it's time to transform. It's time to throw away the old things that don't serve you anymore, the old mindsets, the old feelings. It's time to let, when I say throw them away, I don't mean they don't matter. I don't mean that you should just forget about them. I really mean it's time to feed the fire. It's time to give them to the fire so that they can be born into something that really serves you, because there's always enough. That's your energy. If you need something, if you feel like you have nothing but a whole bunch of emotions that are just too much, a whole bunch of energy that you're just tired of holding, then it's time to give that energy and exchange it for what you want. Exchange that energy for your hopes, for your dreams, for your desires, and keep making that exchange until it evens out and it brings in more and more and more of that love, that positivity, those dreams, those hopes, that abundance, that sacredness that you're looking for. Because, you know, with this thoughts create your reality, they're just like, that's you. In this instance, that's something that could help you. You know, that if that's what you're thinking, then here's the answer. This is something that, this is a thought that you're being given right now in this moment to help you create a different reality. I'm not going to sit up here and say that You know, if you keep thinking like this or doing like this, then things will always be that way. That doesn't necessarily have to be the truth. Sometimes we're like that, and then things come in and they transform us. They change our minds, you know? And that's how we're able to start thinking differently. This is what's happening for you, group number 3. Okay, you're being asked to surrender those things into fire. So maybe you need to write down some heavy things or some emotions or some things that you're just like, I get a lot of this and I don't want it. Write it down, and then find like a stainless steel bowl or outside in a grill or a fire pit or something like that, or over a bowl of water, and burn it. Write it and burn it, and just say, I allow this to transform to bring more of this in. Okay, because there's always enough. What needs more of group 3's attention at this time? So I'm going to do a yes or no question at the end with the dice. So just so you guys know, you can get your yes or no question answered. Got the Knight of Staff, 2 knights. A Knight of Staff and then a Knight of Coins. Page of Staff, 7 of Swords, and the 6 of Staff. I get this thing that you guys like to move really, really quickly, when sometimes it's meant for you to more pace yourself, take your time, and then you get to these moments where you're just like, I don't really have the drive, or I don't really have any inspiration left to go the rest of the way. So then you guys kind of maybe feel like you have to do like some deviation or some tricky ways or some back channel ways of doing things to get to your victories. And I think Spirit is just like, no, there's always enough. You don't have to feel like, oh, if I don't move this quickly, it's going to run out before I get to it. You know, that's not the case. But in your mind, I think you guys are just like, I have to seize the opportunity this way, you know? If you were able to take it step by step, you would be given the tools that you need, and you would gain so much enlightenment from taking it in that direction, taking it from that energy space. Okay. Yeah. I feel like you guys are also like, you're always like looking for something to celebrate, and it's just like, if I don't have this, like, it's like if I don't get the accolade, like if I don't have this, like I gotta constantly be winning, I gotta constantly be having something to celebrate, or just like I gotta be on to the next, because I have to stay kind of like, I gotta stay in the zone. Like, that's what I'm getting. But it's just like, how is that working for you? You know, with this Emperor in reverse, I get that it's like, are you actually, you know, leading this train, or is it driving you? You know what I mean? Like, so be mindful of that. You know, let your passions be renewed. Let this, like, let a positive transformation happen, because I think that your passions and stuff have been driving you, and I don't think you've necessarily been driving your passion. You know, I don't think you've been allowing, you know, your passion, I don't think you've been working in tandem with it, like together with it. And then I think, like, you also secretly are just like, it's too much, I just really want to throw it away and be done with it. Because I get to thinking like, it's like, yeah, I want to keep going, I want to keep doing it. It's just like, but this is like wearing me out. Why do I keep doing this? Why does my mind keep telling me to do this? Why do I keep going? But I know I gotta seize. I was like, you gotta stop all that. Like, you have to let yourself release that energy, because you don't have. It's enough for all of us. There is not anything in the world that there's not enough in for everybody. Like, the Great Spirit, the universe provides for all. And I know that there are just like, we can see that there's just like The distribution doesn't seem fair, but I guarantee if we can really step into that energy of just like knowing and trusting that there is enough for all of us, that shifts our realities, okay? And we all win, okay? It really is possible for everyone to win. And when you do that, you know, you move into a peaceful space, a peaceful mindset. And you can trust your intuition with that more. You can trust that, you know. And I just get this calmness rushing over me right now, a peace. And I think that's what you guys are looking for, okay? So what you need to pay more attention to is just allowing yourself to renew your passions and not letting them drive you, but you drive them, and you're working together with it, and not always feeling like you just have to keep up with it for the sake of keeping up. You can't always be on. You can't always just say, oh no, I got it, like I'm on to it, I got it, like it's yes, I have to stay in the loop, I have to do this. Sometimes being outside of the loop can be lucrative too, okay? I'll just leave it at that. All right, group 3. All right, let's see. We're going to do yeses are odd numbers, evens, no. So ask your question, yes or no question. Yes for odds, evens, no. Oh, we got evens, so it's no. We got 6 and 6, so that's 12. So your answer is no, group 3. All right, group 3. I hope this message serves you well, and I hope to see you once again in the den, and have a good one.